We were leaving. We left.
Gotta be shitting me.
We were packing up our things. The cameras left. Jessica muttered, bleep Tom Brady, I wanted barbecue. And
Not fair.
Tom Brady is returning to the NFL.
Is this ball sack sports? Are we sure about this?
So
It's the
hungry
first
right
thing
now.
I asked Chris
Oh my
Cody.
God.
It's the first question I asked.
You guys all checked and rechecked the internet because you didn't believe it. Tom Brady could have done things differently and Adam Schefter would have forever been shamed. But instead, Tom Brady retired and then had it ruined by Brian Flores, and so he said, I'm going to come back and do it better the next time.
I didn't have to check and recheck. I knew it all along.
Yeah.
So it's just a matter of time, you know. Yeah.
Stugotz has been like
Yeah.
a dog with a bone on this one.
I mean, he's never going to stop playing football. Why would he stop playing football? He's the greatest ever.
I really enjoyed the fleeting moment when I thought that he was gone. And he was out of my life forever.
Hadn't even sunk in yet, Woody. It had not
He is
sunk
going
in
to
yet.
torture me again.
He's going to have a fourth Hall of Fame
He's
career.
going to win another Super Bowl, at minimum. Perhaps 2.
How does Stugotz receive this news and his immediate reaction is, I told you so?
I mean, Billy and I tried to tell you. We did.
Well, that you know what that means. Gronk's also not going to retire. Then.
Oh, boy.
Well, what do you think happened here?
Gronk to the Bills. That was
You got
funny.
his wife and his kids have been in his ear about retire
And then
already.
they got 2 months at Tom, and they're like, go back to playing football, please. We've had plenty of that.
I think he heard the song Goat and was like, you know what, I can still do this.
Yeah, just ruined our
Yeah, he
musical.
ruined it.
I'm so mad at Tom Brady. Well, he was in Manchester, and the Glazer family that owns Tampa Bay Bucks owns Manchester United. So the hot theory that Pro Football Talk was running with was that he was in Manchester to try to negotiate a good faith buyout of his final year that was just an extension to help them with the cap, and then live out a dream of playing for his 49ers. But no, according to this tweet from Tom Brady, he's got unfinished business with the Tampa Bay Bucks. LFG, we're going back to the Bucks.
Bruce Arians put his name on. He will not play for anyone else, and if he wants to play for someone else, the trade cost is 5 first-round picks for 1 year or the next 40 years of Tom Brady. But Bruce Arians put
BA.
he wasn't going to let him play anywhere else. There wasn't going to be a San Francisco when they have his contract. Right?
Enough of Bruce Arians, all right.
Okay.
Tom Brady will end up in San Francisco if he wants to end up in San
Yeah.
Francisco. I mean,
Who the hell is Bruce Arians to tell Tom Brady what to
Exactly.
do?
You guys
can't
say
go.
that, but if they
Poor
have his,
Kyle Trask.
if they have his
Yeah.
contract rights and he says he's not going to, it is. Did you think Kyle Trask was going to be the quarterback there? Kyle Trask had a really good 2 months there, and now all of a sudden he's super sad.
That's not even the person Stugotz is feeling the worst for.
there is a guy, I mean, I can't believe he did this, at an auction, who spent $520,000 to buy Tom Brady's final touchdown pass. He bought the ball. He fell for it. He fell for it, that guy.
I feel worse for him.
I'm laughing, man. I feel terrible for the guy.
You don't think I know Bruce Arians had a lot of tough talk, but he did that 1 year extension to help Tampa Bay with their salary cap problems. He brought a Super Bowl over there. It was kind of understood that the Bucs ownership would let him out of this deal, kind of the way that Fox let Joe Buck out.
why would Arians do what he recently did then?
What power does Bruce Arians have?
They have him under contract.
Yeah, but if Tom Brady says, I only did that for you as a favor, that's why the hot theory was he was in Manchester to talk out the terms to let him go to San Francisco, now that San Francisco actually wants him, because they didn't want him the last time that he was available to them. But this all seems like he's going to the Bucs, unless, of course, this is just all some ruse to be traded to San
Jessica,
Francisco.
we are
Sorry.
doing
I didn't know my mic was live. I didn't know my mic-
Jessica, we are doing a
Stugotz!
live show
Tony just looked at his
talking
watch.
about Tom Brady.
No,
And
we're
you are
hungry.
laughing at what? Lewis? Who are you laughing at?
Tony just did like a look at his watch, see what time it is. Barbecue
Wow.
o'clock.
Wow.
It is barbecue o'clock.
Yeah.
What if
I'm
he's
hungry.
What if he's just messing with us and tomorrow he's going to retire again? That'd be wild.
He might get his own special
Just wants
day.
to be in the news
Because
again.
his
Yeah.
retirement was ruined by by a lawsuit against the NFL, right?
He just wanted to take all the pop away from the NCAA selection committee. I don't understand this.
Well, no, that's a good theory actually, but I think tomorrow someone has
not
to
a
one
good
up it.
theory.
No, it is.
What does he
It is.
have against college
He's
basketball?
rebelling.
I have no idea. I mean, it's a weird thing
It's
to
a
have something
decent
against.
theory.
I mean,
Decent theory.
Just wants to see if he still got it.
wants to see if he on Selection Sunday can still be the biggest news story.
What
right?
seed is
Look,
Michigan?
Yeah.
We didn't cancel barbecue
question,
o'clock.
Billy.
We didn't cancel barbecue o'clock because the Canes are playing USC in the first round. We did this because Tom Brady said he's coming back.
Just got delayed. That's all.
Can we please analyze it? You don't see a lot of this. What happened here? He retired. He can choose what he wants to choose, but he retired and said at every point, I'm going to leave this door open, not totally sure. Athletes tell you all the time in that sport, never make decisions right after the season. You're exhausted, it's draining, you're fried, you don't ever want to play again, your body hurts. Don't ever make any decisions right after the season. Has he just rested for a month and been like, look, I'm an immortal, but my mortality tells me that I have the wisdom now, having lived this, I hear athletes say this so much. Why didn't I enjoy it more? He's been gifted immortality, been gifted it in this sport. It's really hard and unprecedented to do what he's done, not just in success, but at his age. I wouldn't tell someone who identifies as a football player, the greatest ever, to retire on my terms. That what else could you do? You've done everything. But what happened here that 2 months ago, he finally listened to his wife who said, please retire, and now it's no more.
He tweeted, these past 2 months, I've realized my place is still on the field and not in the stands. That time will come, but it's not now. I love my teammates and I love my supportive family. They make it all possible. I'm coming back for my 23rd season in Tampa, unfinished business, LFG. It sounds like he spent 2 months with his wife and his kids and said, this ain't for me, I'm going back to football.
Or it could also be
Can't blame him.
He
if
was
that's the
queimado.
case.
he's playing at an incredibly high level.
I'm sorry?
Like, he was one of the best quarterbacks in
Well
the league
said.
last year. And he has basically, like, he has said, it's a 12-month thing for me to be good at football. I need to be throwing footballs all the time. So if you're going to make the decision, you kind of have to do it in March, because he doesn't want to parachute in June and be like, oh, I'm ready to come back. He's got to do it now in order to get his preseason routine going. And he's got to be going, why am I giving this up if I'm still this good?
Based on the details we have, right? Isn't it obvious that he never wanted to retire in the first place? He just wanted to go to San Francisco. No, Mike,
I don't think it's obvious, because he gave a heartfelt speech about why it was time. I think at the end of the season was time. And I take that for surface value. I truly believe that he had 2 months to reflect, and which, by the way, he actually did that better than some of the other guys too. He's better than Favre in this way too. He took as much time as Aaron Rodgers did. We didn't even get to the NFL draft. Tampa Bay still has a weakness at quarterback, and he just filled that weakness, and he did so in kind of record time.
Did he get jealous of Aaron Rodgers' news cycle last week?
And Russell Wilson.
And Russell Wilson? And
Nothing.
Fox?
The cynic in me, the retirement did not go as planned. Between it getting ruined, between everyone talking about the New England stuff and how he didn't thank Boston and all of that, I think it was a soft launch of retirement.
Maybe
ready
to see how it goes.
Soft launching is really in right now, Whitty. You've seen the soft launch TikToks?
maybe now we're seeing why he didn't
Just
thank
saying.
Boston. He knew this isn't it. I
Right.
want to give him the real thank you at the end of this. You think that he read that retirement announcement before it was gone out on Instagram?
He wrote 8
He
freaking
didn't.
Instagram slides.
He wrote 0 Instagram slides, just so we're all on the same page.
Fair.
Do you think he read them before they went out?
You guys think it was a trial balloon that he just retired?
Let's see how this goes.
I don't. That wasn't as good. It should have felt better than this. I'll just try this every year until I'm 80.
It is trendy right now, soft launching. Like soft launching your boyfriend. Like you post a picture of you're
What?
at dinner and you post a picture and you just see a hand holding a beer across from you. That's soft launch. And then you kind of put like a little bit more in each picture. And then eventually you post a picture like of you with the person, and that's the full launch. But you soft launch it first, see if people
That is
DM you. They're like, like, what's this going on? What is it? Whose hand is that? Soft launch. I swear to God, this is a thing right now.
Yeah.
I love it.
Just sections of bodies. Just like
Yep.
a couple
Exactly.
I wonder
right.
where it ends. I wonder if we're going
It
through
never
body
ends, Dan.
parts. No, the young person soft launch. That's what you're saying on dating. I'm
Yes.
going to reveal my boyfriend to you, one body part at
Yeah.
a time.
Exactly.
increments.
And then maybe you do a picture of them like standing facing away from the camera and it's just their back.
Silhouette.
Yeah.
Yes.
And like,
Just a silhouette in front of the sunset. So maybe you're with that person. Maybe they just happen to be in your
Yeah.
photo.
Yeah.
But you're soft launching it. Just
go
without
ahead,
feeling
Billy.
it.
I see you and Chris
No, no,
laughing
no, no,
about
no.
something. Don't tell me no. Don't. I saw you.
I'll say it. Brady mi tiene de pingado.
What?
I'm sorry, what was that?
I definitely didn't tell him
Oh,
that.
Jesus.
No.
Brady me tiene despingado.
Bingo.
Translation?
Sounds good to me.
He's got me dickless.
Okay, no.
Oh, wow.
I mean,
Take
jeez.
that back.
I can't
Enough with
disagree.
him. Enough with him.
Are we really at enough with him?
Yes.
This is because I don't think we would have come back here to do this for many other sports announcements.
No, I wasn't
No.
ready. I wasn't ready. He was still balling. It took one of the greatest throws in NFL history to put him away because he was on the verge of another epic comeback. The Stafford to Cup is one of the iconic throws in the NFL, and that's what it took because he was going to bleeping do it again. I wasn't ready to say goodbye. He's still awesome.
What do you guys imagine the conversations between him and his wife were like, given that
Get the hell out of my house.
That's you and your wife.
she's been trying to get him to retire forever.
Do we know that to be true?
Yes, we do.
I mean, she has said it. It's not just
Or
reports.
is that,
He's-
just a,
he's-
is that just a thing that they say?
Wait, it's not. But Brady said it. It's
Yeah, but
you-
He also said he was
he also
retired.
said, yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a liar. Yeah.
I can't take someone at face value if their face doesn't move.
I need to understand. I'm sorry. I need to understand what's happening between Jessica and Lewis and Billy
I
and
can't
Lewis.
repeat that. I'm
No,
not going to
no,
repeat
Well,
what I
it's,
told
these
you
guys
to
are
say.
trying to get me to say stuff. Billy's writing out things. They're having.
Well, but no, but
What do
this
you
is
mean?
Billy is recruiting anarchists. What do you mean? I saw Lewis jump into Billy's arms. Billy doesn't. I've never seen Billy hug anyone around here, and he's embraced Lewis because Lewis is he's a little feces thrower. He runs around here and he's interested in the same kind of chaos that Billy's interested in. What is
Interesting.
happening between you and Lewis, Jessica?
I don't want to repeat it, Dan.
You don't have to repeat what happened. I just need to understand the relationship between you two because you've gotten very close very fast, and everyone is gravitating to Lewis's Anarchy, which is beginning to
Disrupt the content.
I'll say it.
Yeah.
Well said.
Tom Brady me tiene la papaya.
Palada.
Papaya? Papaya? What? What?
Okay, we got to do Refran del Dia now for the
No,
fourth time.
no,
We do
no.
have to do. You guys are gonna have
No,
to.
executive decision.
again.
That's enough.
What did I say?
I'm so confused when you guys do that.
Yeah. I don't know what happened.
That's announced its retirement.
Oh.
He'll be back. Don't worry. It'll be a Tom Brady retirement.
Papayas?
No!
You're the one that said we had to break. No.
Brixky?
I love a little break ski.